Alright, welcome back to Tomb Raider 2013 mod. Now last time that I end up killing a fair lot of people and following Whitman around a new area, and also when Whitman decided to be a bit of a scaredy cat or some kind of thing he wanted to be, because he saw two people, one with a bow and one that was saying, "Don't shoot me, don't shoot me." And what did he do? Not shoot no one. And all he did was let Lara take the punishment of possibly just get walking, took a great long stroll somewhere where a guy took her somewhere and got her arms tied up and get her bow, and also he just insulted her, really, didn't he? He really insulted her really badly, and so he had to walk around the place and keep protecting himself as well as other people who are still around. And if he weren't standing behind some stone brick wall things, then a lot of people would have killed her. So that is why you have to keep moving as well as keep ducking and keep yourself covered, really. And after all that, I went in a little hidey hole, and a guy that took my bow, he saw Lara again, didn't he? And then he insults her again. And well, he wanted one specific thing, and Lara wouldn't let him. So I had to push the important triangle, as well as you would have pushed white to say, "You're not touching me." So that's when Lara gave him a bit of a knee clobbering against somewhere. I can't remember exactly where. Might have clonked her knee against his leg to trip him over or something, because he was doing a bit of sniffing. And so Lara insulted him to say, "Leave me alone," but he came back for more, pulling her back and still doing a bit of sniffing. And slowly but surely, when Lara did it again, he dropped the gun, which allowed me to grab hold of it, which I end up getting, and shoot him instead and getting killed. And moved in this area, which allowed me to grab some new things, which was to have some new skill point to use. And I also moved on again to grab another skill point, because I did grab hold of one and I used it on something, which I'll explain to you in a few moments or so. But also I grabbed another one. As you can see on the left hand side, it will say 1 skill point, or it just says 1 skill points. And below that, I end up grabbing 260 salvage in total so far. Last time I used some salvage, which was 50 on my axe, I upgraded, and also ripped a silver box that gave me 50. And when I got around it, I end up grabbing an extra 210 to give me 260 in total. from where I left off last time. And also we had some things to deal with some other things, which I'm going to explain to you now on this map. Because on the right hand side, as you can see, there's a place that you are at, or where I am, which is called Mountain Temple, which I've completed with 100% that you'll find below mountain, the other word below that, which is 100% below that. And what I've done is found one camp, which is just to do with this camp right here, which will allow you to show you that you can use 3 things: your skill points, your fast travel back to different places, like all the way back down here, which is what that can do. And the next one down, which is to find 2 documents, which are basically like this one right here, which is basically shape of a book for you to find, even though this has got like a piece of paper that's been folded up from one side, where you can fold pieces of paper together to make a paper plane out of it. And the next one down, you have to find 2 relics, which is already done. It's exactly the same with the documents. You had to find 2 of them. So the relics are like whiskey glasses, but they're also in boxes, little boxes, for you to just get a lighter to open it up and either read it, for you to just press circle or B to say no, not listen to any of that crap. But even though some relics allows you to move some items around, but in my last recording I didn't have to do absolutely nothing like that. And the next one down, which is 2 of the GPS caches, which is to do with this little thing right here. It's like a locker, and basically you have to go and grab 2 of them. And basically what those do is allow you to get Lara to say something. If you grab every single one of those in every single map that's coming along the game, and if you grab all of them, Lara will say, aha, in there. Which is exactly what you'll find in Tomb Raider 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. But 4 is Last Revelation, and number 5's a C word, can't remember what it is. But speaking about that, there'll be Tomb Raider 4, 5 and 6 remasters coming up soon. On the 14th of February, there's about just a couple more days to go. Because me and Melly Mac enjoys them games, because Tomb Raider 1 and 3 is already there. But with Tomb Raider 2 and 3, when you're picking up items, but not like relics in boxes or GPS caches, but when you're picking up some different things, but you'll find them on my YouTube channel with Tomb Raider 1, that you'll find different things you're going to have to pick up, like mini packs, large health packs, and some Uzi clips, and all those sort of things. If you know your Tomb Raider games very well, like I do. Alright, so that's what the GPS does. And the next one down, you'll have to find one map, which is this big square thing. But even though I'll give you another demonstration of it, is like this thing right here, which will allow you to bring some pieces up into your map. Like this map right here. Alright, allow you to find them easier. But when you're in a new area, the screen changes for you to see different pictures of different things you have to find in them. Alright, so that's what the map does. Either that's TREASURE, whatever that spells. Alright, and the last one is challenges, which I did with some lanterns that was dangling around, I shot down. And I was in an area that was burning to pieces, which is this thing right here. I had to get out of there. With one death, I died in there because I was too slow to use my bow to kill people with. Alright. And also, I use a skill point. Now, let me try and find that. Let me hop down here. And hop down this bit of bridge right here. Now, the salvage is right here. Now that allows you to upgrade your weapons I showed you before. And the middle one is your fast travel, but also you're looking for a camp. So you're looking for a tent camp on the map for you to find 3 of these things. Alright, but with another one which will show you like a pot that's dangling up against some fire, like if you used to cook some soup, for example, like I said last time. Then you'll just have your skills and your salvage to use. Right, now with the skill that I used last time, which I'll explain, which was this one, which is a plant for you to grab some salvage. Nope, it was allow you to grab some XP. Now, when I picked that up, it'll allow me to grab some more skill points to be boosted up even quicker. As you can see on the left hand side, it will say skill level 1. Now, when I selected this one, which I'll explain to you very soon, so I selected it last time, which will basically give me a different number for the XP to be boosted up even higher. So that's what that'll do. But it's not just plants you can pick up to get some more XP. For that, you can get it from killing some animals for your XP to go up. When you're killing deers or wolves that I've done, or on a couple of my recordings I've done so far. And so that's the one I used last time. And also, you can see a little tick at the bottom of the screen that I'm on with the plants. Now, when you see a tick like this one as well, that means it's been used already. Okay, so now let me go through all these before we move on. So this one I selected earlier, which will allow you to find things easier. So, like I say, when you come out of it and you push L1, the items like the arrows in a thing will go yellow, or either for your salvage boxes to find even easier, as well as finding your animals easier in some dark areas that you can come across. So you could use a skill point for that. I've said all about that on. But before I move on the left hand side below skill level, with number 1 above it, and below that lot will say, or show you a little knife pointing downwards, and now below that it will say buy 5 more skills to unlock. Now basically that means, if you look at the bottom again, there are some on the right side that are locked with a locker on it, which is basically these ones down here. those ones are locked. But these ones down here, those are unlocked for you to use with your skill points or however how many you've got. Okay, so the next one along, which is this one, which will allow you to grab some more salvage for your weapons. Alright, so when I've been doing a couple of recordings, I've only grabbed 20 salvage from the little boxes, and also a big silver box would have given me 50. And so if you want some more from those silver boxes that I might come across, you might want to select that, as well as with your little boxes I'm going to show you soon, so that's why I'm going to leave that alone. And the next one along is basically for some more salvage. Lately I've been picking up a fair few salvage from people, as well as some arrows and some pistol bullets. So basically this one allows you to grab some more salvage from animals instead. Alright, that's what that's for. And this one, well, if you're a first time player and you haven't selected this one or this one, you won't be grabbing absolutely nothing. Alright, so this one, if you haven't selected it and you're a first time player, then when you're firing arrows and you've had 10 so far and you fired 5 and you've got 5 left, and you fired 5 from the 10 you started off with at a deer, and you stab a deer, you won't be getting no arrows back. Alright, but if you played it a load of times, you'll be collecting your arrows completely anyway, apart from they won't be ticked just like these ones that's been ticked. Alright, so it's always best to grab that if you want it. So those are what those ones do. Now what you can do is press B or circle, whichever console, and move it towards the skull face. And now this one will allow you to find 2 that are unlocked for you to use. So on this one we'll have 5 unlocked, but there is 9 of those for you to choose out of. And this one, it allows you to choose 8 of them, even though 6 of them are locked and 2 are unlocked. Now this one right here allows you to have some more time with your bow, to give you some chances of firing arrows at people, even though I had a bit of trouble with it. And you saw me die a couple of times, like I said. And every time when I hold L2 and R2, and when I'm trying to hit someone, or hit a deer or whatever, and I'm trying to get their axes bang on, when I'm holding L2 and R2 in, and if everyone's trying to run away or a deer runs away, and I'm going to use 10 seconds for this to start off with. And when you're holding that L2 and R2 in and you're trying to get that axis straight on someone, and the 10 seconds is counting down while you're trying to get the axis wherever you want it, and when the 10 seconds goes down to 0, the arrow will just go ping straight away from your bow. So you might want to grab some more time for that if you want it. That's what this one does. And this one, right, you start with 20 arrows, and also you start with 50 pistol bullets. So if you want more, then you might want to select that. But I'm not going to select that, but that's what that does. Alright, so I'm going to keep my skill point for now. And also I'm going to move on to salvage. Now, the salvage that is on the left hand side where you see 260, which is 260. Now if you look at the bottom, that there is a bow with 2 upgrades completed, but even though you've got none, so you'll have to upgrade 2 parts of your bow. And as I'm moving it around, I'm using R3, which is what you want to use. Now with the pistol that you grabbed hold of, you'll have to upgrade 5 parts of your bow. And with this one, which is your axe, has been upgraded already, which will say 100%. And the other 2 will say absolutely 0. Alright, now your salvage for your bow. But this bow is MAKESHIFT longbow, which doesn't look like this. And also, if you look at the bottom, with a little shape around the box with 2 things beside a plus on it, which is what can happen to your bow for your upgrades. Okay, that's what that's for. Okay, as you can see, this has got some bit of white things around it. For the bow to be strong enough for the arrows to do some damage with people, okay? Alright, so that's what that's for. So if you hold it in for a few seconds, and when you're holding it in, and when you let go, the arrow will go ping straight through somebody. A bit more powerful. Alright, so that's what that is for the damage. Now if you look at this one, that's got a play button or a symbol with your skip button or fast forward with your TV remote or your CD player or whatever. Now this one allows you to just to give you for your bow just to keep going ping 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 all the time, which means with your L2 pushed in, you can just keep L2 pushed in and keep pushing R2 in and out, in and out, in and out, to firing loads of more arrows at once. Alright, so you can just use that if you want. But the problem is that that one is 200 salvage. I've only got 260 if you look at the top left hand corner. Now when it's green on the left hand side where your salvage is saying how many you've got, so you want to make sure that goes green, because if it's not green it will say that you haven't got enough. But if it goes green it says you've got enough. Alright, on the right hand side, this one for the ping 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 is worth 200 salvage, and with the damage, like I said, with the strength, instead of getting ping with holding R2, pushing L2 and R2 in, instead of getting ping and you're holding L2 and R2 pushed in, and when you let go, instead of getting ping, you get ping like that. But that's 250 salvage. Alright. Now with your pistol again, which is called no, hang on. We'll go to your bow. For your bow next, on the left hand side below the writings of what that bow's called, it's going to want you to find 2 bow parts to upgrade it. Alright, so that's how you can upgrade it, is basically just find a way of getting some more upgrades on it, which I'll explain to you very, very soon. Now, back to the pistol again. Now, with the upgrades, it's going to want you to find 3 parts of that pistol to be upgraded, even though it looks like this in a minute, but it shouldn't look like that. But the only reason why it's looking like that is because it's showing you what bit that you could upgrade on at the moment. Alright, but the gun itself, what it's called, is SEMI, whatever that spells, automatic pistol, which is what it's called, because I can read that bit, alright. But with this upgrade, is only quite high, because at the top of the writing of the gun itself is gone red, because it means that you haven't got enough once again. But at the minute, on the right hand side, you'll see a price tag with numbers that's red, but also it will say not enough salvage to do whatever you can do with it, and that's going to cost you 450. Now this gun, with the one I'm on, that's costing 450. Now I'm going to use my hands for this. Right, now the gun with the bullet at the minute, when you're pushing L2 to get the accuracy ready, exactly with the bow, and when you push the R2 with L2 pushed in, so when you push it once, you'll get that. And when you have got 400 salvage, and when you push, hang on, just a sec. Right, so if you got 400 salvage for this gun, you will be able to upgrade your gun, looking like this at the minute. There's the picture in the middle, and when you pay for 450, you will be able to use R1. Now with R1, instead of having that, you will be able to get 3 bangs just like that. So that is basically allow you to fire 3 bullets at once. Alright, with R1 to be pushed in just once. Alright, that's 450. But this one is your cylinder, because at the minute you can fire 8 bullets at the moment. But also, as you can see at the top left corner again, that's gone green, so that means you can pay for it. On the right hand side, that is 200 salvage, even though I got 260. So this one allows you to carry more bullets instead of 8 bullets. Alright, as you can see at the top right corner where it says 200, up above it will say 10 rounds of your cylinder. Okay, so that will boost up your bullets to last even longer in your gun. That's what that's for. Right, the next one along is the damage for the bullet to hit something really hard. Okay, so it's exactly the same like if you give yourself a little tap on your back or your shoulder, and you tap it just a little diddy bit, and you don't really feel pain. And if you selected this one and you push the R2 button in, and like I said, with your palm of your hand, you're tapping your shoulder very gently, and if you fired it, it's exactly with tapping your hand really hard on your shoulder, you'll feel your shoulder be a bit sore. So basically that's what the bullet does on this one. When you're firing the gun by pushing at R2, basically the pain will kick in on a person. But as you can see, that's green, so that's payable for 200. But also, as you can see on the right side beside the one I'm on, with a plus on it, as it's got a +2 written on it. But that's locked. So you're going to have to select this one first to unlock this one, which will allow you to do even more pain out of the bullet when you fire it. But also, it's gone grey, which means it's locked, basically, instead of having it red. So like I say, you have to unlock this one first before you unlock this one. But when you unlock it, you have to make sure you have 250 in there. And the last one, for this one, is 300. As you can see, it's gone red at the top left hand corner of the right hand of the gun, as well as the price of not enough salvage. And basically, if you have 300, basically the gun, with pushing the L2 with the R2, the bullet, instead of hearing it go bang, you'll hear it go bang louder to come out of the gun. Alright, so you might want to use that if you want. But with the salvage, I'm going to keep it all for the time being, because it's most importantly for something else. Same thing with the skill point I've got. I'm going to save it for a little while. Right, so now what you want to do is come straight up here. And come up here, or go up here. That'd be a better way of doing it. Possibly come straight up here, where you find a bridge to come across, which is what you want to do. Come straight over it, and then come all the way up here. So allow yourself to come between this little bit. Allow to do, get yourself squashed in that angle. That feels a bit painful, doesn't it? Right, what you want to do is push L3 up. So now I can just keep crawling all the way up. Just like that. Even though it looks like she's going to slip then, didn't it? It looks like she was going to slip all the way down. That wouldn't be very good, would it? So make sure you keep that L3 up. So now I can just keep going up. And also it's pissing down raining at the minute, isn't it? So she could slip down there easily, couldn't she? Also, you can hear some sort of gun firing. Who's firing that gun? Or whatever kind of gun it is. And it's Rolf shooting a gun. Even though he's firing 2 guns at once.
Rob, I'm coming!
On a load of wolves. Killing them all.
Thank God you're alive.
How good is that?
God's got nothing to do
Saved a
with
lot of fine bullets at
it.
wolves.
See you two go.
Sorry, you did a real number on your leg.
No, looks worse than it is.
Have you heard from any of the others?
Nothing.
Wait, what are you doing?
The wolves took my food pack. The transmitter from the lifeboat's in it. If we don't get that back, we're not getting off this bloody island.
But you need bandages, morphine, antiseptic.
Also in the pack.
Well, that's great help, isn't it?
Exactly.
Everything in the bloody bag. And the wolves are taking it. How cruel.
Oh,
Oh no. No.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, don't do this to me, you northern bastard.
Laura? That's not very nice to your mate, is it? Swearing at him, isn't it? But don't worry, he's fine. Also, Lara's pulling him in the dry. Keep him away from the rain. Oh, good. How nice.
Thank God he's still alive.
Right. Right, the thing that's wrong with him, he's passed out. So he can't talk.
Wolf tracks. Oh God, what am I doing?
Yes, Lara, what are you doing?
Pack's up there somewhere.
Yes, Lara, could be possible. Right. Now, you're at a new location now. So you're in a new area. But also, you've also got a camp all ready for you. And also, Roth right there, look. He's laying down on his backside, moving his head around as well, look. You can't work out if he's trying to lay with his head facing upwards or facing towards the right side with a barrel or a bit of a backrest thing there. You know, you can rest your back against that if you want, but I can't, and neither can you, because we're not in the video game, are we? But we're pretending we are. It's being Lara Croft. Right then. So we have to leave him there with a bit of blood on the floor. Yeah. Right. So first of all, you can stab this wolf straight away with 30 XP right there. And also, with your location now, that has made a great big massive dot around your island this time. Look, as you can see, that all this is very, very dark. Now that means that you haven't reached a certain part of the island yet, as it says location unknown on it. Okay, so the areas you've been in will be labelled as something. Alright, so like I said, with these ones here, they will be coloured white, and you've been a bit further than you ever did get far with, so you can use that for that. Alright, so now your new location is Mountain Village. Now this time you have only got 2% done, because you have got a free camp to use without doing nothing with it. Okay, on the right hand side again, we'll find Mountain Village written down, and also you're going to have to find 5 camps, which is one already there, which is this one. Like I said, the camps, that when you find a camp that looks like a tent, you'll be able to use fast travel, salvage of your upgrades on your guns, and your most important skill points if you want to use them. Alright, the next one down on the list is that you're going to have to find 7 documents this time, which is your books again. The next one down is your relics, and you're going to have to find 6 of them, and they're in boxes. And the next one down is your GPSs, and you're going to have to find flicking 15 of those bloody things around the island. And also you're going to have to find 2 tombs, which allow you to do special things. And the next one down is a challenge, which is where you have to do 10 of them, or whatever kind of thing it will be. You'll find out sooner or later. And the next one down is to do with eggs. And that's a challenge as well. And you have to find 5 of them things. So you got a lot of searching to do. Right, first of all, you can hop straight down it, where you'll find the GPS down right it. That's 1 out of 15. Oh dear. And also there is a 25 XP right there, boosted right up a little bit. And also with this thing, that's part of 10 of your challenges. Well, one of your challenges to find 10 of these things. That's what I should have said, but I didn't. Oh well. Okay. What I said about your cylinder of your gun, where it says 10 rounds of your bullets. Now if you look at the right hand side of my corner of my screen, with that cylinder thing that said 2 rounds, that white bit that's around the 50, when you select that cylinder with your salvage, that will go up a bit higher than usual. Okay, so that's what that's for. Right, also it's pissing down with rain with a bit of thunder, with a lot of bangs going off at the minute. Also, you'll find some chickens clucking away, look, running away. So you can get some salvage from them, unless you selected the salvage for that bit, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Right, you can walk straight across it and jump straight over it by pressing that A or X.
These ruins. Kamakura period.
And another salvage box right here,
This possibly was
if you want it. Which I'm going to leave for now. Also, another salvage right there if you want it. And obviously you can swing across this thing. And some more walls are howling. How annoying. Also you'll find a GPS down right here, which is going to be 5 XP. So there's 2 of those out of 15 of them. Right, also you can hop straight across it. Now also you can find a bit of a plane that's been split in half. That's not good, is it? Right, I'm going to hop straight over this bit. And a bit of thunder and lightning breaking whatever that was. Yeah, thunder and lightning's not very good. Especially for cats and dogs. Yes, you want to keep them in the dry and keep out the keep them inside without keep them outside, because otherwise the thunder and lightning will scare them, wouldn't it? Right, you're going to walk straight over it. So this will bend back over the way you just came from and hop straight over, and that's just slammed itself over where it has come from. Also a bit more white as well, where you can press the A or X straight away. Alright, next of all, the wolves are in there. Yeah, they're in there. Also you can find some gravelly stony bit right here, but I'm not worrying about that right now, because you want to go in it to find a GPS cache right there. So that's the third one, with 5 XP boosted up. Right. Now this bit, if you're a first time player, you might freak out, as some people have done in the past, as well as me. I've done it a fair few times, so I should be brave enough, even though my nerves are pretty much balanced, which is what you want. And also Lara's got a stick in her left arm, so she can walk around and instead of walking in the dark with no lights or nothing, which is quite good. Also, she had a gun in the right hand as well.
Just want the pack. That's all.
Don't know why she put that away, but oh well. And also, she said to the wolves, I just want the pack. It's exactly what you want. Right. Also, there's 500 XP boosted straight up right there. So there's 500 XP from picking up a pack that is got some nice radio thing, as well as something for Rolf, which is a health kit. Right, so you got an ear, alright, but you got to get out. But you're not getting out easy, you're probably reckoning. So the wolf won't be far away, will it? Right, we'll push triangle on white. Start off with, keep pushing the square X, and then push the triangle again. Oh, push the Y again, and keep pushing it. And don't let go until you get this bit right like that. Alright. And there's 25 XP. And you can stab this wolf this time with another 30 XP. Which is what I said about the plant skill point I used, which will allow you to grab some more XP than having 10 from the plants. Alright. Also the deers might give me a lot more, because the wolves must have given me 20, I think. Stuff like that, as far as I can tell. They gave me 30 instead. So, X or 8 for you to zip your way down, which is quite nice. Also, you can hop straight down just like that. And hop, oh, there. Up, Lara. Right. Right, if she's dangling down, you want to push L3 down. Alright, to do that bit, and you saw me pull myself up. Right, also, as you saw, there's a couple of bits of string lurking about. Like the string that's tied around here, which you can't do nothing with at the minute, so don't even try doing that. But also with the challenge, with 10 of these, I'm going to leave that one alone. Okay, so I can guide you through where they are. That was a sneeze going off there, so I'm sorry for that. So you can now, with your health kit and your radio thing you grabbed hold of, you have to go straight back to Rolf.
Right. Let's get you patched up.
Yes, Lara, get him patched up. God bless him. And now, there he is, back alive, instead of being passed out. Must have been all his tiredness. turn up. There you go. Now they're sitting. Staying out the rain. Oh look. Lars fixed his leg out. How nice.
How does a young lady like you learn to do a thing like that?
Late shift at the 9 Bells. Horse got nothing on a broken bottle.
Yes, Laura.
Hey, you got it. Nice work.
So I assume the plan is to take that up to the radio tower.
Well, it should give us the best shot of broadcasting a strong signal in every direction. Look, Laura, we need to send out that SOS. And I'm not climbing anytime soon.
Yeah, I was afraid you were going to say that.
You can do it, Laura. After all, you're a Croft.
I don't think I'm that kind of Croft.
Sure you are.
She doesn't have much faith in herself, does she? But now, look.
You just don't know it yet.
On Rise of the Tomb Raider, that axe, it's back again. So there you go. You don't have to hold that piece of shitting axe that she had
Let's
before.
have a fast learner then.
So there you go. A proper axe this time.
Just be careful, Laura.
Yes, Laura. Be very careful. What do you reckon? And also, 5 XP's boosted up. And I got 2 skill points to use. But like I said with the skill points, you can use them any time you want. It's not a problem. Right. Also, there's a bit of yellow around some stony bit over there. If you want to use it. Right. Adam. What you can do now is press A and press square or X, or with your A and X basically, even though I'm using X and square. So both of those letters on each console will allow you to do exactly the same. Alright, right then. Also, as you can see, all of these are boarded off. So if you use a bow or a pistol, it won't flicking break. So you're going to need to grab something else instead, unfortunately. Right, so now what you want to do is walk across here and come across over it and use your axe again. But also you can do is push your square or X, just push one of those buttons straight away, and then push your L3 nozzle towards the left and press A and push that square, or just press your A or X straight away on that first bit and then push the square after that, and you're pushing that L3 towards the left. And exactly the same with your A and X on your Xbox, if you're playing it on there. But also, as you can hear that jingle sound, that means you have got near to a tomb, which is right in here, which is where your GPS cache was. Alright, it was in there. Right, so now then, press your X or square after you've pressed your A or X, as well as I'm going to have to push X and square, and push L3 up so you can climb up the stony bit. But you don't have to do that bit what Lara's doing, because that bit incurs that Lara has to do it herself automatically. Okay, so that's automatically done for you instead of doing it all on your own. Right, so all you've got to do is make Lara walk all on her own. But I keep pushing up R3, L3 up. And just keep making Lara walk, 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 walk. Very slowly at the moment. And also, you'll find another camp right in, which is like a pot that's boiling up nice and warm with maybe a soup or something in there, which is, like I said, you'll find one of these camps that's got a little pot boiling up, which allows you to just use your skill points and your salvage. Alright, so that is your second one of your camps to be found in your area of the most important mountain village. Alright, now this is a puzzle. Now, every time when you go into a tomb, you're going to have to solve a puzzle. Alright? Right. Now, what you want to do, if you're a first time player, you're going to want to hop straight on top of this thing and hop straight over here. And make sure you push L3 up and keep it there while you're pushing your A or X. Now, hold your square or X for Lara to use a stick to burn it with one of these little things dangling around the area in different areas. And what you want to do is hop straight back on it where this will come down. Now, if you remember on my first recording I did, that Lara was dangling upside down, where there was a fire thing and another one of these where Lara was tied up in one and another one was standing right beside her, and you had to use your L3 and push it around from the bottom of the L3 and make a little smiley face shape with it, where you can shove it and push it against the other one when Lara was tied up in one to make that burn down. So this time you'll allow yourself to just burn it with your stick. So burn that one and that one and that one with your square or X to turn up. And then what you want to do is just wait for this to come back up, hop straight back over it, and then press the triangle or Y to push that down to push this up. So there's a chain or something that's bringing it up, and there's another one that's bringing the other one up. Alright, so now what you want to do is basically just hop straight on it. Now when you take those things down and when you push that thing, this one will stay up because of the weight that those weigh, and Lara's weighing a lot more less than what they did. So now what you want to do is hold L3 up and push the A and X or X and square with your L3 up and push it towards the right, so Lara can go across towards the right and push it up again so Lara can pull herself up with 250 XP to get all the way up there.
This may have been built in honor of her
Princesses.
Incredible.
Yeah, it is incredible to get up here. It's nice, isn't it? And now, with your tomb, when you complete it, you'll find one of these boxes. Now with these boxes, they will give you a special thing. Some of them will give you different special things and some will give you something else. So this one, in this location of the mountain village, when you push the square or X, whichever symbol pops up in whichever console you're using, you want to push it. It's impressive, like, yeah. Going, oh. And you'll grab 1,250 XP and 200 salvage. How about that? How about that? How good was that? Right, so now you want to do is zip your way back down. And you want to go to your camp if you want to use it, with your skill points if you want to use it. If your XP's boosted it up to a certain number of skills you want to use, then you can use your skill points if you want. As well as if you've got a fair bit of salvage you might want to use, then go for that if you want. But I'm going to ignore that because I want to go for the skills, because there's a specific reason for that. If I come out, you'll see these two sitting here. And now what I'm going to do is go for this one right here, for me to grab more salvage from animals. So as you can see in the middle, you'll find a picture of a deer lurking about, which I'm pretty sure you won't be able to see it, but yeah, that's what that is. It's a deer that is dead. So you will be able to kill deers and rabbits and wolves and other animals, like a bird for example, and you'll grab some salvage instead of just keep killing people, and just grabbing salvage that way. Alright, so that is that for now. And the salvage, don't think I should do anything with it at the minute, because probably what I might do is try and get the salvage to go even higher for the time being, which might be a better idea, because at the minute I'm probably after a specific thing for the pistol at the moment, but this one's tempting me. This one's tempting me. Like I said, that it is very good for you to shoot things with, but I'm going to keep it for now because I have got 510, which is green, and the pistol for the payment that's on the right hand side that is green, because it is 450 basically. So I will keep that for the time being. And so for now, this is where I'm going to leave you for the time being. Until then, next time we will be doing some more Tomb Raider 2013. So next time, I hope this all helps, and I shall catch you on the next one. Take care.